Ackles from the TV show Terminator, the Sarah Connor.
No idea.
She was also, for those of you that are Firefly fans,
Yay!
like we are, she was in Firefly. She played Summer
River.
She played River Tam. She was in the movie Serenity, which was a extension of Firefly. So we had pictures with her.
MacGyver.
Yes, we had pictures with MacGyver. And no, it was not Gary Busey.
It was Richard Dean Anderson.
So, yes, he's older now. He's gained some weight. That doesn't mean that he's not MacGyver. He's still MacGyver. He's awesome. He was my first hero.
And Mark Sheppard?
Mark Sheppard, who was also in Firefly, a couple of episodes. He played Badger. And he's also in the TV show.
Doctor.
No, it's
I don't know.
It's not something that we watch.
Either is the Nathan Fillion one.
Oh, Castle.
Who's the other one we met?
We got to meet Nathan
He's
Fillion.
so fucking tall.
What is the name of that show?
With Mark
Sheppard. He was in it. God, now I'm going to have to look it up.
Yeah, I really don't know. I'm trying to think of other people that we've...
Well, we've been to Comic-Con 2 years.
2 years, yeah.
And we've had pictures with 3 different actors at each one.
Yep.
Supernatural. That's the one.
Yeah.
He was also... Oh, I didn't know he was in Battlestar Galactica. Interesting. He was in Leverage, Doctor Who, Name of the Father, and a whole bunch of other stuff.
I said Doctor Who.
Yeah, I didn't realize he was in Doctor Who. Okay. So we got to have photos with him. He was a very nice guy. Jason Isaacs was a hoot. We got to sit and talk with him for a few minutes when he was doing our autograph, because what we did is we got the photo with Jason Isaacs. And it was funny, too, because we walked in there with him, and he shook our hands and everything. Nice to meet you. And I said, I loved you in the tuxedo. And he turned and looked at me, and he's like, how did you pick out the most remote movie that I've ever been in? Most obscure movie that I've ever been in. So that was kind of funny. And then we took that picture. And
he kind of looked like he did in The Patriot, right?
Yeah, but with shorter hair.
With short hair, yeah.
Yeah, he looked more like Tuxedo. But so we took the picture that we got with him and took that to his desk when he was signing autographs. So he actually autographed the photo of us with him instead. And we got to talk to him for a few minutes. He is of course, he's British, and he's with the Labor Party, which is kind of like the Democratic Party in Arizona. So it was kind of cool. We told him we were running for office, and we were doing all this stuff, and he was just all jazzed, and he was shaking our hands. And you could tell that he was trying to relate the political parties in the United States to the political parties in Britain when we told him what we were. And then it dawned on him. He's like, oh, yeah, it was really cool. It was really cool. And Mark Sheppard was really nice to talk to also. It was kind of fun. So for those of you that are out there, Comic-Con is coming up. Memorial Day weekend, May 25th through the 28th, 2017, at the Phoenix Convention Center. Memorial Day weekend. It's a holiday weekend. That means that Monday is going to be off.
Woo! You know what? Even if you don't actually have the money or want to spend the money to actually get pictures or autographs, there's a lot of great artisans. There's a lot of great vendors. I mean, it's interesting.
Yeah, our favorite vendors, of course, we're kind of biased because they're good friends of ours.
They're kind of our BFFs.
They're our BFFs, and that would be AZ Power Girl, Karen Nicole, and her husband, Alfred Trujillo. They always have a booth at Comic-Con, and Alfred is an incredible artist. Kara does all the color work on all of his art, does all the filling in and the colors
and the modeling because she's so sexy.
She's very sexy. So there's a lot of really cool stuff to see at Comic-Con. So even if you can only make one day, then you really need to make at least one day because it's an experience.
But you may as well pay for the full pass because realistically, you would get your money's worth. And for some reason, if you pay for the full pass and you only go one day, and then you're like, you know what, that was actually pretty cool. Maybe I'm going to go back tomorrow. Because like on Sundays, that's the day where a lot of the vendors are
everybody's trying to get
rid of their stuff.
Trying to get out of stuff.
So if you actually want to get some good stuff.
So the full membership, okay,
is it 60?
Which is 4 days, the 25th through the 28th. It's $65 per person. Okay. And that's for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And really, you want to try to get there on Friday or Sunday because Saturday It's a madhouse. It is just completely overloaded, packed. It's really hard to even just move around. So you need to buy your passes. Okay.
And you don't
Go
have
to
to dress
Comic-Con.
up, but
you don't have to dress up, but it's
you
kind of fun
can.
if you do it. We have lightsabers. See? Woo-hoo. But yeah, go there. And if you go to Comic-Con, you need to go and stop at AZ Power Girl / Alfred Trujillo's booths, because they have just an incredible amount of artwork and photographs and autographs, and they'll take pictures with you. It's really, really awesome. They're really good people. We love them to death. I'm trying to remember the other gal that has a booth there. It's not coming to me. Now I'm gonna have to look her up.
I can't think of her name, but one of my favorite people that's there, her name is Diana Levin, and she does Ghoulish Bunny Studios. And
That was right. That was so cool.
It's like goth anime art. It's
really cool.
Wicked cool.
So that's what you do. You buy your tickets. You go to Comic-Con. You go by see AZ Power Girl, Karen Nicole. You go by see Alfred Trujillo. You go by see
Diana Levin.
Yeah. And there's a whole bunch of other stuff.
There's a whole bunch of stuff, yeah, especially if you're into, there's always a lot of Doctor Who booths, steampunk.
Oh, steampunk stuff. There's the brown coats are usually there for those of you Firefly fans.
And if you're in Arizona and you're going to be there and you're going to commit to it, hit us up. Send us a message.
Yeah, send us a message. Let us know you're going to be there. You can't miss us because, I mean, we're always there and we're pretty much dressed the same way. You know, we have our own sets of different costumes. We usually only go on Friday and Saturday because we have to work on Thursday, and because Sunday we need to rest our feet for being on them all day long for 2 days. So let us know if you're going to be there, and we will, try to find a way to meet up with people and sign some autographs. Yeah, right. Like, that's going to happen.
Maybe go across the street to wherever the hell that place is.
There we go. Go across the street where they have a nice bar and grill that serves really good beer for Comic-Con at a really good discount. It was like $2 per bottle or something like that. It was really good. And the food there was pretty good, too. Mm-hmm. So, just let us know, and we can try to, meet up with you guys and say hi to everybody. It'll be fun and stuff. Right?
Oh, totally.
She's not paying attention to me.
What?
She doesn't listen to me at all.
Huh?
Ever.
What?
Yeah. So, what other fun tech stuff, or have we run through the tech stuff already? It is 6:30. Hey, Alexa, what time is it?
It's 6:38 p.m.
Well, there you go.
Alexa, I love you.
I'm flattered. Thank you.
Yeah, she's a bit of a ham at times. So, yeah. So, if you get the chance, the Amazon Echo is a pretty cool little deal. The only
or
real
the Dot. We got the Dot.
Well, we got the Dot, but the Echo brand. I mean, it's either the Dot, the Tap, or the just regular Echo. The downside is it only really works well if you have some sort of internet connection. So if you can do a hotspot from your phone, then you can pretty much take her wherever you want to go as long as you have reception and she can connect to it. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's going to be fun. So, what other fun tech shit can we talk about? Do you remember?
Well, I don't know about
Is there any tech stuff?
shit.
Well, there needs to be tech shit.
I'm trying to think of anything else going on now.
I'm trying to think, but nothing happens.
Aside from the Renfest and the
Oh, yeah. For those of you that are in Arizona, the Arizona Renaissance Festival is beginning. It is just east of Gold Canyon, Arizona, which is probably about 8 miles from where we live. It's open on Saturdays and Sundays every weekend, all the way through till April something or another, I think.
I think so, yeah.
So, if you... Alexa just turned it on for some reason. Yeah, she didn't understand that. She doesn't understand. But anyway, the Renaissance Festival is happening this time of the year. It's a good time of the year, too, because it's not overly hot yet. Although it is about 10 or 15 degrees above norm. Usually at this time, we're about 70 degrees for our highs, and today we were at like 86. So it's going to be a hot year. But anyway, the Renaissance Festival is happening. You should, if you're in the area, at least get out there for one of the days on the weekends. It's a lot of cool things. There's a lot of cool shops. You're bringing a lot of, hometown business to a lot of, locals and others that, it's good to support
just
your-
don't be critical.
don't be critical. It's
fun.
made for fun.
It's not supposed to. Oh, well, it's of the time period. They didn't really have turkey legs back then. The turkey
Yes, they
leg
did.
did it back.
They had turkey legs back then.
No.
I was there. Okay,
No.
I remember.
But I'm just saying, don't be too critical. It's meant to be
It's
fun.
meant to be fun. So, if you want to have fun, go out there and give it a shot just to see. If you're like us, we have costumes that we used to wear all the time. We used to go out there, but we haven't been in a while. I don't know if the show is still there, but Dead Bob is always really a good one to see.
Oh God, yeah.
Hey Nunny Nunny
Hey,
is always really good. The Tortuga Twins.
what are those ones that were out on the tightrope?
Oh, that one guy that hit himself in the face with a torch. Remember that?
Yeah, I do
'Cause
actually.
my kids were here. And so, just as a backstory, so we go to the Renaissance Festival. My son and his brother are here for the summer, or for a visit, and we say, okay, we're going to take them to the Renaissance Festival. So me, Kara, the kids, my mom, I think my brother was there.
I think
we all
AJ
went
was
to-
in a
yeah.
walking cast at the
Yeah,
time.
he was
too,
in
right?
a boot or
Yeah.
a walking cast. So we all go to the Ren Fest, and we're watching this guy, and I can't remember his name.
I can picture him.
We
though.
had him on video too when he did it. We were videotaping him when he did it. Anyway, he did tightrope stuff, and he did juggling and fire torch twizzling, and this, that, and the other. So we're sitting there watching him. He's doing his show and everything, and he smacks himself in the face with one of the flaming torches, and like breaks his nose. And we're like sitting here watching this happen. So he I think it was Vaughn actually went up on stage and was holding his torches and this, that, and the other while he was laying down trying to get his nose to stop bleeding on the stage. So yeah, it was one of those things that was just like, oh my God, the guy just hit himself in the face with a torch. How the hell did he do that? I don't even know if he comes out for the show anymore, but it was pretty cool. They have jousting, so if you really want to see people actually jousting, that's a good thing. They do have a jousting match at the end of every day. I think they actually do preliminaries, and then they have the actual. At the end.
Dexter Tripp is.
Oh, there you go.
He's a juggler, chainsaw, and tightrope.
Yeah, that's it. Dexter Tripp. And one of
Thank
these
you,
days,
Google.
you need to look back about 2003 or so, give or take, where he hit himself in the face with a torch.
And he didn't just like gently
No,
smack
he
it.
beat the shit out of himself with that torch. So you got to give the guy credit because that looked like it fucking hurt. It really did. I mean, it was it was tough, but
We were crying on the inside.
on the inside, yeah. Well, we were also eating a turkey leg and drinking mead or something like that. So funny how that works.
And my dress was so tight that like a Tic Tac was threatening me, like bursting out of it. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that's some of the things that are going on. If you ever do get out into our area, the Superstition Mountains are really, really cool. Okay, so you can visit Superstitions. We have Goldfield Gold Mine out here. It's kind of a touristy type thing where it kind of shows you what it's like to be in a ghost town or a gold mining town. So that's pretty cool for those of you who want to experience that. A lot of hiking trails out here. It's always really nice to drive out to Tortilla Flat.
I was just thinking, well, unless you're on a motorcycle on that road, because
Yeah,
it
the
makes
road
you,
is pretty rough.
it's rough.
If you're on your motorcycle, you're getting bounced around pretty good. Even in the RV, going out to
You're
camp at
getting
the
your
lake. we were-
vertebrae shot out the
Yeah.
top of your skull. I mean, it's
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, it's kind of tough. But it's a really nice place. It's really pretty out there.
And the restaurant, just
The restaurant
awesome.
at Tortilla Flat, awesome. Okay. Their chili, good stuff, Maynard. Somebody commented on my photo.
Can you turn that sound off? The gift shop is
okay.
really good too, though. They have like the best, and it's going to sound kind of weird, but pear cactus ice cream.
Oh, that's
which-
their little little ice cream
to
shop.
code to all you people out there that don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, pear cactus tastes like strawberry.
Prickly pear cactus.
Oh yeah, there you go, prickly
Okay.
pear, but it
it's
tastes
good
like
stuff.
strawberry.
It really is. It really is good ice cream. It's pretty cool. But their chili is really to die for. I love the chili.
And you
at
can
Tortilla
actually get the
Flats.
mix. We've never tried it though, but you can
No,
actually.
Mom got some.
Yeah, I don't know if
I remember
it
Mom got some.
compares to the actual chili there, but
But like
it's-
when you go out for